All right, Nate and I just finished a nice little lunch at Alfredo's with those guys over there. And now we're gonna ride Paradise Rim.
And I don't really want to name drop, but those two guys are Brian from BKXC and Alex from Singletrack Sampler.
When we get up to the top, the views are pretty amazing.
And this is our second ride of the day, and we just had the biggest gut bomb burritos that you can imagine, but we're gonna go ride anyway.
Oh God, right after burritos, really? This is ridiculous.
So the trail starts out with a pretty steep little climb, and it felt so much steeper today, again, because of those burritos. And if you go back and you watch Brian in a BKXC video of the same ride, you're going to see some footage of that giant burrito that they served Alex. They must have known he was a VIP or something because they gave him a big one.
And then we'll climb some more. So this next section is kind of fun to go as fast as you can and just try and pop off the little features. They're not big, they're just fun. And then I'll yell at you when there's a left-handed wall ride type thing.
Okay.
For the record, pretty quickly after this, I stopped giving him direction. I realized that he doesn't need any help at all. Usually I'm towing somebody in on these sections, and they just kind of follow me through the spots. But when I'm following them from behind, I thought, hey, maybe I'll just give him a little bit of help. But trust me, he's a flat-out ripper, didn't need any help at all.
If you take the right lane, there's a drop. There you go. And get some speed on that left-hand wall ride thing. Up and over.
So up on the right is a pretty famous little drop on this trail. So we were taking these guys up to the top to show them. And the cool thing wasn't necessarily the drop. It was the fact that full face and all, Alex got recognized by a couple high school riders. It was great for them to be so stoked to meet him, for him to just sit there and talk to him and share the stoke.
I like him, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly like him. Full face hides things. Oh, dude, that's so sweet. I'm not doing any contact, buddy.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Keeping my distance still.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you guys, though.
That's awesome. I'm like, he looks like him a lot.
You recognize him, but you didn't recognize Nate from Bike Sleep Repeat?
I've never.
Or the BK?
Oh yeah, BKXC too, I forgot.
Oh. Brian doesn't even have a full face on.
And then for good measure, of course, we're going to show you the drop. I didn't get the best footage of it today because I really wasn't filming like I normally film, just kind of following along. This is a pretty serious drop. This is the same drop that my buddy Oscar spent some time off the bike because of a crash. It's no joke.
Boys are going for it. The iconic hole in the rock. Brian, give me a good smile. You.
I still remember the first time a couple years ago that we discovered this line, and I was totally impressed by Nate taking it, and I'm still equally impressed every time I see it. This is a pretty significant drop here. And it's nothing smooth, and then you've got the roller coaster down, which I finally can do. I was afraid of this for the longest time. It's very steep, and you can see just how steep on the attempt to climb back up it.
Oh God! Oh no! Told you.
I just love this stuff. Still remember the first time coming out here going, whoa.
Yeah.
So the Paradise Rim Trail is fairly short, I think 3.4 miles. It's a big lap,
Thank you.
a lot of climbing, but then when you get to turn around and go down, it's so much fun. That's why we do it.
It is. Wait till you see the one around this corner though. Yeah, I've only seen 3 people do it. Nate's one of them. And he did it a couple times.
Let the GoPro fool you. This is a serious rock roll. The climb alone could kill you. And it's actually easier to roll your bike down than it would ever be to try and hike back down it. Nice job, Nate.
Woo!
One thing I couldn't help but notice following Brian is he likes to take the harder lines to test himself. The guy's fitness level is off the charts. He can climb.
Last climb.
So like any good trail, there is quite a bit of climbing, but it's so much fun to turn around and go back down. Like I said from the start, the views up here are amazing, but we're not going to spend too much time just staring at it because we've got some riding to do.
But this section right here has got a couple small drops that are just fun to just go.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys ready?
Yep. That's probably definitely following it.
Paradise downhill.
So I think this is pretty cool. I'm in a follow camp situation. I got BKXC and Alex right in front of me, and here comes our first little drop.
Woo!
Going back. Dang it, that's the kind of drop that you don't even call out because it's nothing.
I know, I still skip that one most of the time, but I was just gonna follow you off.
Yeah.
Instead of the drop, we got the sudden stop. So we hike back up to try it again.
Howdy, howdy.
What's funny is when I came off it with Braden Bringhurst, I'm just following him and we went off this.
Yeah.
And then when I came the next time, I'm like, did I really do that?
You can lead the way.
So that drop that we stopped at really isn't that bad. It kind of has a little bit of a blind, and then this is not the line. Looked like someone had piled a bunch of rocks there. There used to be a drop, and now it was actually more of a hazard than a drop ever could have been. Sorry to pull you through that, Brian. Next time we'll go around. Okay, so Nate and Alex waited for Brian and I, and we're about to get to my favorite part of the trail, which is the chunky, fast downhill section. Kind of neat to follow Singletrack and Nate through it. My goal today was to try and match their lines and go as fast as we can.
This is where you want to go fast.
That's fun.
So fun, in fact, that we decided just to turn around and lap it one more time. This time a little bit quicker with a lot less traffic. That first time we really had to stop a few times because we ran into so many stinking hikers. Pretty popular spot, beautiful day, you can understand why.
Let's do it.
You want me to go first again then?
Make rock and roll.
I want you to go first still, yeah.
Want me to go again?
All right, so take two. I am going to lead out this time in front of BKXC, and I'm following Alex and Nate, and I'm thinking to myself, this is my time to shine. Directly behind me is Brian from BKXC. I know he's got his GoPro on because he's got it on all the time. I'm thinking to myself, this is my shot. I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna be featured in a BKXC video. I'm trying to throw some stees. I'm trying to keep up with Alex and Nate. Bom, 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 ba-dum, bom. That's what's going on in my head. This is a great time. Let's do this. Okay, so there's a little fork in the trail right here. One goes left, one goes right. Where these guys go, it's a big drop, but again, Brian's behind me, so I'm going to take the alternate route and then pick up on that fast downhill section coming up after this drop. And here we go, one more time with my favorite section. Okay, so now we're on my favorite part. I know the video is going to turn good. I'm following the single track. I've got his lines. I'm following Nate. We got some good speed going. Problem is I can't hear Brian behind me. He's got to be there, right? Where else could he be? Yeah, he's got me. There was the look back. I didn't see him. Deflated. He wasn't behind me. But where was he? We roll all the way to the bottom. Alex says, "Where's Brian?" Nate says, "Where's Brian?" I had no idea where he was. I had one job, and it was to not lose Brian. I blew it. Long story short, in my excitement, I forgot that Brian didn't really like that drop at top. He stopped to check it out one more time. I kept going. He did get found. That was him. I'm trying a new line right here. Loose getting in. I thought it'd be fun to ride this little rock roll. Not a good idea. It was awesome to see Alex come into action to go save his buddy. He sprinted up this trail on his bike, found him at the crossroads, turned around, came back down, and all was good. I'm just hoping that the crashing dad doesn't see this, because I do not want to be nominated for Joey of the Week, because that was a Joey move. You can't lose Brian.
All right, so that was Ice House and Paradise Rim with my new friends. We got something to say.
Get off the couch. Get out and ride. Yeah, buddy.
RMBL, riding my best life. We're gonna call that a banner day. That was the most fun I've had on a bike in a long time. Sharing the stoke with Alex and Brian, more than I thought it would be. You know, I didn't want to all fanboy out, and just two other guys that love to ride trails just as much as Nate and I do. And we were able to show them some of our trails. We did Ice House and Paradise. We did Paradise twice. It's a short lap. We're really charged on that downhill of Paradise. It was great fun. So thanks for watching. Quick reminder, get off the couch, get out and ride.
If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe or hit that like button. It really helps. Thanks.